Hello and welcome to Treasure Hunt. Well, this week Sue Lewis and Peggy Youngs will be trying to solve 5 clues to guide Annika Rice, our Skyrunner, around the Treasure Hunt course. They've got to do it in 45 minutes to win themselves £1,000. Now, you two are mother and daughter, I understand.
That's right, yes.
Well, where do you live, Sue?
I live in Somerset, in Taunton.
With your mother?
No.
What do you do in Somerset?
I'm a lecturer at the college in Taunton.
What do you teach?
P.
Oh, any hints for Annika?
I just run fast.
What about you, Peggy? Where do you live?
I live in Gloucestershire.
And what do you do?
I don't do anything. I'm
sure you do. You've got lots of interests.
Oh, yes, lots of
And a mature student amongst them, I believe.
Yes, that's right.
What have you been studying?
Archaeology.
Archaeology. Doing any digging lately?
Yes, I've been doing some digging.
Well, the only old ruin you're going to find around here is me. I thought I'd better say that before you did.
I wondered what you were going to say then.
Hello, Windsor.
I thought that was my introduction.
What are you going to do today for us?
As usual, not give you any hints at all. Plot your course on my map and keep an eye on the time for you. Lots of luck.
Well, the time has come now for us to find out where Annika is and see if she can hear us. Annie, can you hear me?
Hello, we're in Yorkshire today. Wonderful part of the country. As you remember, we were here last year in the Dales of Yorkshire. This week we're on the east. We're at the North York Moors, another national park, an area of beautiful rolling moorlands and narrow valleys. And we're actually standing on a very famous footpath, the 100-mile Cleveland Way. As I say, it's just the most spectacular view now we have over all the moors, stretching as far as the eye can see. I don't know whether Graham can actually make that out. He's got a bit of a problem today, which I better tell you about. We had a bit of a party last night, and I'd like to just say hello to these 2 revellers. There's Graham Berry there. He's having great trouble with his focus. And as for Frankie, he's got an ice pack under his headphones. We're ready to go!
All right, well, let's find out where you are.
Let's open your map. Now, can you see the yellow boundary on the southwest corner of your map?
Yes.
Now, can you see a town called Boltby, a little village called Boltby, which is just north of the A170?
Yes.
Go north up that yellow borderline.
Well, I don't know. I must be excessively thick because I cannot see it at all. Can either of you see it?
From the bottom of your map.
Can I come around that side?
On the left edge.
You've had 20 minutes.
It's nowhere near where you said it is, Annie. It's right up in the middle of the map.
Well, I said follow the yellow border up.
All right, Wincy, tell us more about this, will you?
Yes, Kenneth, I think I'd better. Right, well, as Annika said, she's in the county of North Yorkshire. It is the biggest one in England, so it's not surprising that Treasure Hunt has been there before. This week, Annie's on the North Yorkshire moors, which stretch for miles behind the seaside towns of Scarborough and Whitby. On our more detailed map, which shows the area for today's hunt, the southwest corner of the National Park. Wonderful place to be.
That's what I meant
Annie's
to
start
say.
point is here on the Hambleton Hills, south of Boltby Moor and 25 miles north of York. It's a glorious part of the country with acre upon acre of wild moorland. Your hint for the treasure, it could be the glory of a Yorkshire garden.
Could be the glory of a Yorkshire garden.
Okay.
All right.
Are we all ready? Let's start the clock. Let's try the first clue.
Right, here's the first clue then. Near a bottomless lake, look for a mixture of wing and fin and find a doctor who uses thermals. Right. Near a bottomless lake, look for a mixture of wing and fin and find a doctor who uses thermals. Are you going to find the books about the area?
Yes.
Sue, is that what you're going to do?
Yes.
Right,
Get in the helicopter.
Yes, get in the helicopter, please, Annika, and hover.
Right, how are you feeling this morning, Keith?
Yeah.
And how is he feeling?
Oh, it's a sad sight,
Right.
Peggy. It's a really sad sight. Your heart would bleed for these lads.
That's no excuse. They've really got to do their best today.
Near a bottomless lake.
There's Gormire Lake.
Okay, Frankie. We've taken off, and I'm sorry about that.
Well, I'm
rather
looking up
vague open
Gormire Lake, see if I can find
program.
anything
As usual,
about
they just
that
dumped
here.
me here without sort of really explaining where we were starting, so I could hardly see it on my map.
That lake isn't got a name.
So, north of the A170, on the famous 100-mile Cleveland Way, which is a wonderful walk if you're up to it, 100 miles, right through the wild heart of the moors.
Is the nature trail?
A lovely spot indeed.
Annika?
Yes,
So you were having a party last night?
Mixture
well,
of
only
wing
a
and
little one
fin.
would. So you know how
You know,
it's
this
very
must be something to
funny.
do with gliders, don't you think,
Two in the
using
morning.
thermals?
yes.
I heard
Mixture of wing and
yes,
fin.
that's right.
Oh, it
Someone
could-
had let some
and
balloons
fishing.
off,
Could
and I
be
thought it
a-
was
For the fin?
gunshot. Nearly had a
Well, I
heart
think they
attack.
have
it could
the
be
glider. I
an
think it's
aircraft
gliders. I
or
mean,
a-
I may be quite wrong. What is a doctor?
Oh, those
is
sort
that
of things.
Oh, doctor, is a plane, isn't it?
see
This
people
is a
walking
plane.
along
I'm
the
sure it
hill.
is,
good.
Can you
yes.
see there, Graham? There's
Does it say anything about Gormire?
Follows the edge of the hills all the
Oh,
way
I'm sorry, I
to the
didn't
sea.
stop. I didn't finish looking. There's another
It
reference
hugs
to
the
it there.
coastline through Whitby and Scarborough. Absolutely wondrous.
Gormire
walk.
Lake, 21
Beautiful part of the countryside.
135.
We should
Oh,
be
yes,
in a
it
better
does say
shape,
it's
really.
bottomless. It says
What? Gormire Lake? Oh,
Yes,
that must be
it's
there then.
bottomless.
Near a bottomless lake, look for a mixture of wing and fin and find a doctor who uses thumb.
So it's a case of going south.
South Gormire Lake.
Gormire Lake.
Go south, please, Keith. Remember that's the one at the bottom of the map.
Might be the bottom of your map.
The best thing was Franca's Cabaret.
Anything
I'm
more
sorry
about
we
it?
missed it.
It was outrageous. Don't worry, we taped it.
What, shall we look up?
There's a gliding club.
There's,
oh,
On
good.
the
There's
cliff
a
face at the
gliding
far
club,
side of the
apparently.
gliding club. That's the wing part, we think.
Where is it, though?
And
Where is that, I wonder?
on the cliff face at the far side,
Sutton
Gliding
Bank
club, but
top,
they
is
just
it?
went somewhere south. They're not
There's a-
making it easy for you, Keith. You just
there's a
got to
carved figure of a white
keep going
horse.
south. Oh, the White Horse.
Of Kilburn.
Oh, well, there is a place that says White Horse. Can you see that? Hello?
We
White
couldn't
horse,
even
we're
find
looking.
boat. We shan't even
Hello?
find. Sure, we shan't find that.
Hello?
Where?
Yes,
I got your
yes.
white horse.
That's the gliding club.
We got the gliding place.
It's-
Right, Kenneth?
It's south of the Sutton Bank.
Right. Yes, we got that.
Yeah.
So we think it's at White Horse. Bottomless
No,
Lake.
say
Well,
again.
here's
near
a
the
lake.
bottomless lake.
Here
Look
is
for
a lake called Gormire
That's
Lake.
right.
Lake.
Well, it's near there,
There.
but it's beyond that.
Beyond that, to the
Yes,
south.
further south, slightly
But
southeast.
why is that bottomless?
Gormire Lake is bottomless.
Why, Peggy?
The stream disappears down
The stream disappears
at the bottom
down.
and they don't know where it goes. They
Oh, I
can't
see.
find the...
so
the
don't try it to see.
Oh, lovely. Well, we've just got over it, whatever it was. And this is the ridge of hills there, which must be Hood Hill, I presume, or perhaps...
They've got golf
Bracken
courses
Hill.
in
A
here,
white
but they
mare.
haven't got gliding.
Carrying a girl leapt to its death over the cliff behind Gormire.
Well, this is the
my
cliff.
goodness.
So
And the
over
body
the
of
top.
the girl was never found.
You got to find. We were looking for a glider at this
A
gliding
glider.
club.
Did she get
Yes.
the location of the glider?
Have you found
the
out where we
glider.
want you to go?
We think over the top of this hill.
Well, you saw White Horse, didn't you?
Did I? Oh, yes. That's where,
Yeah,
that's where we are right now. We're
Just
on the-
well, just northeast of that, just
Oh,
like
hang on,
gliding.
There's a gliding club.
That's right.
that's
that's right.
right.
That's what we want you to go
Ah, okay, well, what particular glider? Because there's about 84.
to. One called
I
a
think
doctor.
a doctor.
A doctor.
Yes.
Doctor.
Doctor.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find out what it looks like.
D-O-K-T-E-R, doctor.
As in Dr. Finlay. Aye.
Well, not quite. It doesn't spell it like that.
Well, there's all sorts of different
D-O-K-T-E-R.
DOK. Right, okay.
And it's a glider.
You managed. Got to do a little run now, Graham, remember? It's when you put your two legs in front of each other. Right! Here we
Are
are.
you running? You're down.
Yes.
We're down. We're approaching a glider.
Right. Is
Oh,
it a
great.
doctor?
I don't know what one it is.
We'll find out if it's called a doctor.
There's a doctor in there. His name is Henry Doctor.
His name is Henry Doctor.
Yes.
There's a guy here called Henry Doctor.
Ah.
Is her name D-O-K-T-E-R?
All right.
Hi!
Who
Who are you?
Oh, that's bad.
Who are you, I
I'm
said?
Henry Doctor.
Are you very famous?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
he's terribly
All
famous,
right. Well,
this man.
he's got a clue for you
They got a
somewhere.
Have you got a clue for me?
Why can't you look for it?
Oh, if you don't mind, well, I suppose you are a doctor, so it's all above board. He's told, oh, it's in his foot!
Oh, good.
Hang on,
You got it.
can you get it? Yes. Yes, I've got the clue.
Good.
Here it is.
Right,
keep
well
going.
done.
Right.
The next one then.
So please...
Use a horse to find a mouse in a public type of house where Shandy is a bestseller. Seek out Thompson's from the wood.
Use a horse to find a mouse in a public type of house. Where Shandy is a bestseller, seek out Thompson's from the wood.
What do you think we should do?
Find a mouse.
Sounds like it's a pub.
Find a house.
Back to the
find a
helicopter.
mouse
Do you
in
know
a
where that
public
means?
type of
Where do you think
house.
it means?